We're going to be learning a new song today. It's a call and response song. So I just want you to listen to me do it first, and then we'll do the call and response part of it. Early in the morning, while I was fast asleep, I heard a little birdie, he went tweet, tweet. Now this little birdie, he had a funny name. It was Aga Flaga Fliega Fluga, Ishkanaga Niga Nuga, Aga Flaga Fliega Fluga, birdie. So before we get on to actually singing the song,
birdie. Yeah, it is gibberish.
poor G, what does it mean when I have my hands up in the air like this?
It means be quiet.
It means be quiet. So why when I go like this I still hear a lot of talking? Thank you. So before we get on to actually singing, I want you to repeat the funny name after me. Aga Flaga Fliega Fluga.
Aga Flaga Fliega Fluga.
Ishka Naga Niga Nuga.
Ishkanaga Niga Nuga.
Aga Flaga Fliega Fluga.
Aga Flaga Fliega Fluga.
Awesome. So now I want you to be my echo. Oops. There we go. Early in the morning, while I was fast asleep, I heard a little birdie, he went tweet, tweet. Now this little birdie, he had a funny name. It was Aga Flaga Fliega Fluga, Ishkanaga Niga Nuga, Aga Flaga Fliega Fluga, birdie.
Aga Flaga Fliega Fluga. Ishkanaga Niga Nuga.
Let's do that part one more time. I'm sorry. Yeah, you can be the one that scrolls.
If you're fast asleep, how can you hear? Because if you're fast asleep, how can you hear?
Sometimes it feels like you can hear
you're asleep. I hear a birdie. That's a power nap. I hear a birdie and Aga Flaga Fliega Fluga. Ishkanaga Niga Nuga. No. Guys, come on.
We're going to do the funny name part again. You ready? Aga Flaga Fliega Fluga, Ishkanaga Niga Nuga, Aga Flaga Fliega Fluga, birdie.
Aga Flaga Fliega Fluga. Ishkanaga Niga Nuga. Aga Flaga Fliega Fluga.
Okay, now we're going to try and do the whole entire thing again, and I want everyone to be singing with proper posture. Both feet flat on the floor, backs away from the chair, and everybody should be singing, even strollers.
But, I don't know. You just said butt? Like this.
He was saying but as in, but why?
B-U-T. But why?
B-U-T.
Or what? B-U-T-T.
But. Early in the morning, while I was fast asleep, I heard a little birdie, it went tweet, tweet. Now this little birdie, it had a funny name. It was Aga Flaga Fliega Fluga. Number 3. Woodwinds. And we have one more. Madeline, right? Keys. Keyboard. Yes. Maddie. Okay, awesome. Thank you.
Not Madeline.
Wait. So today we're gonna learn about the percussion family.
Percussion.
Percussion. Everyone say it with me. Percussion.
No, percussion. What?
So I have some instruments here, but before we can play them, Yamaha. Before we can play them, we have to have a few checks. So the first thing I want to ask is, does anyone even know what a pitch means? Emma. A high sound. It can be a high sound.
Oh, wait.
What's your name? A high sound or a low sound or anything
It's
between.
like the
That's
volume.
a really,
It's like the
really-
volume of the sound.
No, the volume is the dynamics of sound. So that was a very good definition. I'm going to go with Sophie's definition. It can be a high sound or a low sound or anything in between. So when something is pitched, it means that it has a pitch. It means that it has a high sound or a low sound or something in between it. So what does it mean if something is unpitched? Owen?
It doesn't have a sound?
It doesn't have a sound, correct.
Whatever instrument.
So in the percussion family, they're the only type of family that has both pitched instruments and unpitched instruments. So what does pitched mean again? Allison?
Yes.
Yes.
Sound.
It means it has a sound. And what does unpitched mean again? Cass.
It doesn't have any tone.
It doesn't have any sound, or it has a lot of sounds that you can't figure out what kind of pitch it has. So I can't sing the sound that a snare drum makes or a bass drum makes or whatever kind of instrument is unpitched makes. But if I were to sing, I can sing something that a pitched instrument makes. Oh, and do you have a question?
Well, I think this is a non-pitched sound that we cannot hear, but only a certain animal can. A dog whistle. Yeah, it's a dog whistle. It's so high we can't.
Yeah, it is pitched because dogs can hear it, but we can't.
Yeah,
It is
because
kind of
dogs
different.
have a stronger hearing. Yeah, so we can. It's so.
Shh, hold on. Yep, so when you sing do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do, that is a bunch of pitches to make a scale. Nathan, did you have something to say?
Yes, I have a definition for
What's your definition?
that it rings.
That's not necessarily true because sometimes certain unpitched instruments can what we call ringing. So that's kind of, it's a certain way of looking at it. Depends on your definition of ring at that point. But I think that's a very good idea for you if that helps. So before we start playing the percussion instruments, I want to talk about what we aren't going to be doing with the instruments. Owen.
Not gonna be like using them improperly.
Yep, so we're going to use them properly. You're going to wait for me to tell you how to use them. Nathan.
You're not gonna whack the drums with the things.
Yeah. You're not going to whack them or break them. These are very expensive instruments, and Mrs. Gold will be very upset if they end up broken. Yep, you hit them. You don't whack them. When someone thinks whack, we think like whacking something like that, like a baseball bat almost whacking. Nora, what were you gonna say? Don't hit them really hard. So what? Yes. So what are we gonna do with the instruments? We're gonna be very respectful with them because they are not ours.
We have to be careful that we don't break them.
We do not break them.
No, I don't mind.
Anybody else? You don't play them when you are not supposed to. Do you think that I can talk to the rest of the class if someone's just playing on an instrument?
No.
No, because no one's going to be able to hear. Chloe.
Unless you use the microphone. Don't start playing them until you give us that.
Yes, don't start playing them until I've given you the directions. Zach. You have something announced, Dylan? Use them appropriately. And last one, Matt.
Don't use the wrong banger.
Yeah, don't use the wrong, these are called mallets. Mallets or sticks.
On the
Or
wrong
the-
instrument.
Do not use the wrong mallets on wrong instruments. That's a very good one. So what Matt's trying to say is what I say you use is what you're going to use on the instruments. Don't take your friend's mallet and just start hitting your instrument with it, okay? And likewise, don't go to your friend's instrument and start playing theirs. Only use the instrument that you have been assigned to use. Everyone will get a chance to play one instrument today.
Also, I have a question.
Yes.
Why are there holes, like metal holes in like every drum right there?
So that
That, like,
the air
gets
can
noise
come
out.
out, and it also helps the noise to come out. Okay.
Wait, will we be able to like play them different classes so we like
Maybe.
And the holes would also be the plastic that you hit with the mallet. It wouldn't go in as much and vibrate as
Yeah.
much because the air would just push it.
So it makes it so that air can come in here, and so it doesn't create a vacuum, so that when you hit it, it doesn't hurt the instrument. That's very good. Okay, so I need one volunteer. You don't even know what you're going to be playing yet.
I don't care.
We're going to pick someone to play this thing right here. Does anyone know what this instrument's
The
called?
cymbal.
The cymbal, yes. One
All right.
volunteer. How about Chloe? So you're going to play with this. Okay, you're going to hold it in your
I
right
didn't know
hand.
it was all puffy.
And you're going to very gently watch me first. And very gently go back.
Sounds like a Chinese thing. Yeah, I know.
You can hit it a few times. Awesome. Okay, so I need someone to come play the snare drum.
I have a question.
What's your question, Nathan?
I just came up with something I could do with both.
We'll talk about it at the end, okay? I'll make sure I get back to you.
Yeah, so I can maybe show it.
Maybe, yeah. Sophie, come play the snare drum. So you're going to hold it between this finger and this finger like that with a tight grip. And then wrap all your other fingers around it. And then you're just going to lightly hit it and back up. Good, yeah. Awesome. Okay. Someone to play the bass drum. Okay, I picked two girls, so I'm going to pick one now. Cats.
You are a boy, Ellen. No, she said girls.
No, she said
Okay,
she
so what
picked
you're
two.
going to do is you're going to do the same thing. You're going to hold it between this finger and this
She already
finger.
picked.
And it's going to be
Oh.
gentle against the side. You can go ahead and just gently hit
You'll
it.
get to
Good. And I need someone to come play the boom winders. Not the instrument everyone wants to play. Allison, you have your hand in. So all we're going to do with these is we're going to hit them against the ground. I need someone to come play the bells. Just like that.
It sounded like you said
Okay,
that.
so you hold them between your first finger and thumb, and you just very gently.
Oh, whoa, that's cool.
Just place them. Awesome. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to point to someone to play, and you guys are going to tell me whether it's a pitched instrument or it's an unpitched instrument. And I'm going to head back here so that they can see me when I
What
point
do you
to
mean
them.
by unpitched? Like it's
Unpitched means that you can't sing the sound that it produces, okay? Okay, so...
Right? This side too.
Is that pitched or unpitched? Hit it again, Kaz, so people can really get a nice listen. Zach. Unpitched. And how did you know that it was unpitched? Because. What? So you heard a bunch of different things, not just like one pitch, right?
Yeah.
Right. Awesome.
I've heard one pitch.
So was that pitched or unpitched? What's your name?
Jeremy.
Jeremy.
Pitched.
Pitched. And how did you know that it was pitched?
I don't know. I just know.
You just know.
They were all single sound.
They were all a single sound. So can you, Matt, hit one note so that I can sing it? See, if he hits a note, I can sing that note. It's not a bunch of different notes pushed into one. Even if it's really high or if it's really low, like Sophie had said, it's somewhere in that spectrum.
Highest one. Highest one.
Hit it a few times. Is it pitched or unpitched? Tierney, I haven't heard from you yet. It's pitched. So why do you say that? Mm-hmm. So let's hear it again. So this is
Different places you hit that, it will make a different sound. Hate it. It's fun. It's funny as well.
so that is actually an unpitched instrument, but I can definitely see where you're coming from, Tierney, because when you hear it, you can hear different tones, but there's a lot of them. Remember our other definition for unpitched was there was a lot of different pitches in one, so it kind of sounds, you could sing different ones, but you couldn't sing them all at the same time.
She said unpitched.
I thought you said pitched. Oh, I'm sorry, then you were right. It
She
is.
said unpitched and you said no, it was pitched for some reason. It's like I was in guitar.
I thought you said it was pitched, and that's why I said that you were wrong. But you were right. It is unpitched.
Yeah, but I heard you talking about that it was pitched.
Yeah, you did.
It has, what I was saying is it has a bunch of different pitches, and if you remember me saying earlier, a different definition for unpitched is that it's a bunch of pitches put into one, and you can't sing that. You can't sing all those pitches at once. Okay, we have two more instruments. How about we go with Allison? Pitched or unpitched? Aiden. You want to hear it again?
It's all one sound, so it's pitched.
It is pitched. You could sing each of these sounds down separately. And if you look at them, they actually have the pitch name on them.
But why does it have an E?
Because that's the sound it makes. If you played,
And the note.
if you listen to this and you played an E on there, it would be the same thing. Sure. Let's hear your E. Hit it nice and loud. There you go. They're different octaves, but can you hear how they're similar?
And then if we do Allison's, what's your name?
C. This one. You're one out. See how they're the same thing? Do it at the same time. Ready?
3, 2,
And
1, go!
They're the same pitch. Hold on, we got one more instrument we haven't heard from yet. Now there's two different ways that we can play this instrument. We're going to play it that way. Ready, go. Is that pitched or unpitched? Chloe. Unpitched. Why do you say unpitched? Yeah. Zach, what were you going to say? Yes, we're going to switch in just a second. So what I'd like everyone up here to do is play your instrument one more time before you have to give it up.
5, a 4, a 3, a 2, a 1, and go!
one person to give your mallet, or in the boom whacker case,
Okay,
the
who
boom
wants to
whacker's
do
case.
this? Matthew, raise your hand like this if you want to. Wait. Matthew, what's your name?
Just Miss Lemon.
Shelby. Well, it's her birthday, so. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
what she's like gave it to you.
I think one of them wants.
But why did it fall? On your birthday.
Sorry, Jeremy.
Whacker burr. I want Shelby.
Oh, and hold it on the
Shelby, don't hold that to your head.
You're gonna fold them into being first.
Oh, she has leather. She's a traitor. She's a traitor.
You're just gonna hit them very lightly. So since we already know which ones are pitched and unpitched, I want someone in the class to raise their hand and pick an instrument, tell me if it's pitched or unpitched, and give me the person's name that's on the instrument.
Oh, we already did it, so then we already know the answers.
Yep, so this, I'm now testing you to see if you can remember.
Okay.
So we'll start with Aiden.
Unpitched. Owen. Drum.
Unpitched, Owen.
Drum.
Does everyone agree with them?
It's a bait.
Okay, unpitched. Owen. Bass.
How many guys do we do?
Noah. Nora. Sorry. It is pitched. Shelby. Pick them right in the middle.
What? Jimmy.
Pick someone else.
I'm someone else.
Chloe.
What are these apples, Jeremy?
It's a shark.
It's a shark.
You want to be gentle.
Alright.
There you go. So is she right?
Oh my God, Jeremy.
Dude, that startled me.
That? What's that? That.
And that's what Hayden did.
That.
Guys.
Look
Brett,
front.
can you come back to your seat?
But he's the new
Please.
Jeremy.
I'm the new Jeremy.
Sorry, Jeremy. You better play.
Three.
Drag me to the other
Aiden. So was Chloe right? Does everyone know what Chloe said?
No, I do not. Drag.
Chloe, can you repeat what you had said?
Jeremy.
Can you play the same drum again, Jeremy? Is she right or is she wrong?
Right.
Right. Awesome. Nathan.
Tierney pitched.
Tierney is pitched. Is Nathan right? Yeah, awesome. And we have one more instrument. Who wants to call out the last instrument? Nora, you've already done one. Chloe's done one. Nora's done one. I need someone else. Zach.
Sophia. Unpitched.
Unpitched. Let's see. What do we think, class?
Correct.
Correct. Awesome.
We all played them.
Yep, really quickly, everyone.
One, two, one, two, three, one.
Raise your hand if you have not played an instrument yet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So someone's, are you sure? So someone's gonna have to share a boom whacker. First, who wants the boom whackers? I need 2 people.
I'll do it again.
No, I want 2 people who have their hands up in the air.
What are the boom whackers?
Raise your hand again if you did not go yet.
There's fun to say, there's fun to
Jamie, can you
play.
pick 2 people to play boom whackers? Keep your hands raised. Come on.
Boom whackers are fun. You like haven't done anything.
I don't want to.
Boom whackers are really cool.
Not a big fan of boom wrappers.
There's a huge red one. I like that.
Yeah.
Come on. Can I pick? Don't worry, you
Yeah,
can be
Shelby,
the
pick
Mickey
somebody.
Garden.
Done. Yeah, I got
Owen,
that.
pick
I
someone.
got that cheese balls.
Yeah. What? They look like cheese balls. They look like
Courtney. And Sophia. I would like everyone to hold, if you have a mallet, I want you to hold it between your thumb and your first finger and then wrap your other fingers around it. And when you hit the instruments, you're going to hit them really gently. Okay, everybody can play. Awesome.
Wait, how
What
come
were
they
you
got
gonna- You guys are already past time. So I need you to put your mallets down.
Wait, can I do this?
Next time. What were you going to do?
I've heard it before.
Everybody put the mallets down, please, on the instruments.
Who's then